The wealth of Abraham, Isaac, Joseph, David, and Solomon, a biblical journey. The Bible is filled with stories of faith, leadership, and prosperity. Among the wealthiest figures in biblical history are Abraham, Isaac, Joseph, King David, and King Solomon. Each amassed wealth in unique ways that reflected not just their material abundance, but also their deep connection to God. Abraham, the father of nations. Abraham, the patriarch of the Israelites, was extraordinarily wealthy. His wealth came from his vast livestock, silver, gold, and servants. Genesis 13:2. Through his obedience to God, Abraham was blessed with not only material wealth, but also the promise of descendants as numerous as the stars. His riches were a sign of God's favor, and they enabled him to live prosperously in Canaan. Isaac, a prosperous farmer. Isaac, Abraham's son, inherited much of his father's wealth. But Isaac's own prosperity was further demonstrated when he settled in Gerar during a famine, and through God's blessing reaped a 100-fold harvest. Genesis 26:12-14. His agricultural success made him very wealthy, owning flocks, herds, and many servants. His wealth grew so much that the Philistines envied him, marking him as a significant figure in the region. Joseph, from prison to power. Joseph, the son of Jacob, Israel, went from being sold into slavery to becoming the second most powerful man in Egypt. His rise to power under Pharaoh allowed him to control the wealth of Egypt during a severe famine. Joseph's wisdom and administrative skills helped preserve Egypt's economy and resources. Genesis 41, making him influential and wealthy by ancient standards. King David, a warrior king's wealth. King David, Israel's second king, amassed great wealth through military victories and political alliances. He captured treasures from his conquests, including gold, silver, and bronze, which he dedicated to the building of the future temple. David's wealth was not just in resources, but also in his strong army and loyal subjects. His reign marked the consolidation of Israel's power and resources. King Solomon, the pinnacle of wealth. Solomon, David's son, is widely considered the wealthiest biblical figure. His wisdom and political savvy attracted foreign dignitaries like the Queen of Sheba, who brought him gifts of gold, spices, and precious stones. Solomon's annual gold income alone was staggering, around 666 talents of gold, 1 Kings 10:14. He expanded Israel's trade networks and built grand projects, including the Temple in Jerusalem. His kingdom's wealth and splendor became legendary, cementing his status as one of the richest men of all time. Therefore, the wealth of Abraham, Isaac, Joseph, David, and Solomon was not just material. It was a reflection of their faith, leadership, and God's favor. These biblical figures are remembered for their obedience to God, their wisdom, and their influence, which allowed them to amass extraordinary riches while shaping the course of biblical history. Please like, follow, and subscribe.